video. Today we're playing Spider-Man and we're playing on 5. Right now we're playing on normal, regular, basically the second challenging version or mode that you can play on.
And some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey MJ, you're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah, I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Alright, so back to what I was saying. I kind of didn't want to interrupt the little talk or video or whatever. But I've reset on Spider-Man about 3 times because of me swapping from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro, and then basically swapping over to PS5 right after I got right back into it.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Good luck.
Yeah. Alright, so right now we're going to hit up this little side mission, and then we're going to go for the main mission. I don't know too much about how Spider-Man works, even though I've been playing it for a while. What I do know is that fighting small, minuscule crime instead of doing the big missions when you get them immediately, it does help. So, we'll see. You can basically get gadgets, mods.
I'm losing her. Gotta catch up.
Alright. Now, playing on PlayStation 5, I'm running the HD, so I'm just testing right now how it's gonna record, and hopefully the recording quality is like really good, not really bad. So we'll see. And I'm just playing the mode that's easiest to, not easiest, it's got a little bit of combatant challenge, so it's not ridiculously easy. But, you know, I want a little bit of challenge, but I mainly just want to fly through the story and just get to all the DLCs that I bought. Because I'd love to show you guys that, and, you know, in the future I'd like to be able to come back and play this on hard mode. But after I defeat all the DLCs and finish the main storyline, I'm going to head over to Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I already started playing, but I will start a new save for when I record, and I'll have my personal save file as well.
Spider-Man, I need help!
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
And in a little bit I'll go through my character build. That way you guys can see and kind of experience that as well. I noticed that whenever I was playing PlayStation, I'd play a lot of competitive stuff, but I never really felt a lot of achievement from it. So I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which I believe I put out a few videos on that, not a lot. And then I beat... Let's see...
That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold it like that.
Bad angle. Need to get it straight on.
Give me the plans and it won't.
Perfect shot.
Very nice. Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this, and I leak the photo.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so basically right now this whole video is a test run for me to kind of just see how the graphics hold up when I'm running the HD 4K option on the PlayStation. In PS4 Pro, if you run the HD option, it gets really annoying because it affects the graphics in a horrible way. The lighting is just off completely. So I'm sorry if that's happening right now. I really don't know. I'm not watching the video that I'm recording. But, you know, we'll see. Hopefully it's not. And then if it's not like that, then I can run 4K HD because that's the new standard. And, you know, I shouldn't have any issues recording, hopefully. And I'll be able to put out way more videos than I have been lately.
I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line. Just what I needed.
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
Rodrigo always was a sucker. Boss will be happy. Let's see the plans. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. I want to keep the boss around. That's gonna be our biggest score yet.
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Can I just keep in mysterious, you know, not trying to be in his field of view?
Off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Oh, there it is. Alright.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
Yeah, see, since I'm in a pursuit, I'm not trying to go for any backpacks or anything. If it was a landmark, then I could slide a quick photo, but other than that, I'm good. I'd rather not. So right here, when you're doing this little side mission, there's a glitch, and that's whenever you enter that first part that I just showed you, or the second part right here, underneath the bridge, you can slide in between, web in between, right here, by the rocks, and right underneath the station itself. It'll throw you out underneath the map, and I'll post a video later kind of showing that. And kind of just showing what it does, and etc. Like you'll see. If you guys want me to actually do the glitch on live, like a live stream, I don't mind doing that. Just shoot me some comments, and you know, I'll put it out there. There we go. Let me go around over here. Trying to get a nice little view here.
Anyway, it's done. It's already picking up. All right, Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move. I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
Alright, so we're gonna keep going. We'll try catching this guy. You know, something I always wondered is, I know that Spider-Man and anybody with Spider-Man abilities that has, you know, web abilities, how do they, you know, how do the cops cut down his web? You know, like, how does that even happen? I feel like that's a big part of the story that, god damn it, that got left out. I should have caught that car, but I didn't. There we go. A little more hustle there, and we'll stop the other car. Good shit. Alright.
I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Alright, there we go. So, let's hit up this little landmark over here. And then we'll pick up the little bag and head back down to the main mission. I like to kind of pick up everything and, you know, at one time. Now, I'm not trying to watch all the collectibles because, like I said, I've played pretty much this whole portion, up to 25% of the game, multiple times, just on repeat. I've never actually played through and beat it, so this is going to be a nice little trophy for me. And I'm going to be going through, grabbing anything that I can just before the mission. So I'm going to go over here, and I'll probably pick up this one bag. Now everything that you do pick up and everything you do complete gives you basically these types of skill points so you can level up your gear, your suits. And that's why it's important to just branch off every single time that you're in kind of like the middle of a mission.
Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear yours. Here with J. Jonah Jameson.
There we go.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person, and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
So what I found, which is cool, is the same universe that Spider-Man's in. You know, Gotham's in, Harlem's in. So they kind of separate New York into a bunch of different cities, and they even do a Batman Gotham Easter egg on Netflix in the game, which is kind of cool. So if you actually watch Gotham on Netflix and then you play this, they'll do a little Easter egg in the beginning where the cop that you work with is actually a character in Gotham, and they do a reference to the ball that they go to. It's like a gala to do fundraising, but in the city's case, I guess it's for something different, which is a little odd, but yeah. Now, it's good to go for all the objectives, but you never really know, I guess. I haven't found out how to pre-dictate what the challenging details are going to be for each little side, not side mission, but like little encounter that you do.
Who wants a picture?
Launch air moves. There we go. And there we go. There we go. So, okay, it does tell you. You just gotta pay attention. And that kind of maximizes the amount of crime tokens you get, allowing you to, you know, just do less battles in a sense and be able to get stuff a lot quicker. I tend to not really upgrade my stuff until just before a mission, like I'm doing now. So research tokens, I'd have to go back to the lab. And this is my skill tree. Okay. Now, I personally, I like to focus on my left and right skill tree, but it's important to keep like a bit of an even balance in between, I think, so that's why I went mid-tree instead of my left or right.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I go this way, and then I go this way. So this is kind of like GTA in a sense of, you know, third-person view, which is kind of nice, and, you know.
Peter! What can I do for you? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. She wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. Haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in them when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
Why take the risk?
So something that I kind of like but also hate is that you can't skip little encounters like that.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
I can patch these shoes.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
something that's nice is playing on the PlayStation 5. You really don't have too long of a cutscene. Or I mean, like load screen. This load screen usually on the normal PS4 or PS4 Pro would have lasted for about 40 seconds, and that lasted about 10. So.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
So the best thing I can recommend doing is immediately, before even going after side missions or anything like that, I'll go swing around and hit every little location I can with my camera, as well as pick up anything, and using my Spidey sense to kind of pick up anything that I want to go towards or work towards. There we go. Now, what's neat...
Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Another thing I don't like is how it kind of zooms around. If you hit circle, you can cut that off and end that really quick. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do this, and then I guess I'm gonna hit up the main mission. I mean, not main, but side mission.
I didn't forget. Gotta shut this down before someone gets hurt. Here's your stuff.
And there we go. Uh-oh. Alright, fine. I guess I can head up this real quick.
Hey, Doc, sorry about that. What's up?
Lance Corporal Texidor is here for a fitting.
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
Okay, no, I think I'm just gonna go back to the main mission after hearing that one.
Hey, Doc, sorry about that. What's up?
Lance Corporal Texidor is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot.
Oh, I already did that one. Okay.
I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Hit up the side mission before the main. I don't think that side missions affect your main mission, but I could be wrong.
I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. Any jamming devices would only be effective atop tall buildings. Fisk's men. This is my shock face. Gotta take out the jamming device. Shoddy workmanship. I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track them down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Huh? He had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
Yo, there he is!
Okay. So we got the snipers out of the way, and now we're heading up to the top.
Nice. I'm invisible again.
You're dead!
Just need... Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Only one jammer left. And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
Okay, let me get a little closer on it.
Found you. Literally didn't see that coming.
Don't mess with the Kingpin and live! We can't let him win!
Now I just need to wreck the jammer. Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape.
There we go. Alright.
Love it. Guns. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Because if things go south, we'll need all the firepower we can get. You really think this is working? After how much these ideas cost, the best. The hell? Hey, get it off! Somebody's dumb enough to try something.
Sweet dreams.
Stand by.
Midnight. Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Look out! I'll shut your mouth permanently. Whoop his ass! Stop off me!
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the main mission, and we're just gonna keep the vibe going.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent...
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Alright. This is kind of challenging, actually, getting up here.
Nasty as they are,
There we go.
I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Alright, let's keep it going.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha. I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it.
Alright. We're almost done here.
Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. Now what else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Alright. First things first, we're gonna get the photos.
Great light on that one. Perfect.
And now we're gonna go get our stack.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance.
There we go.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life. And we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water. Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight.
All right. And almost done here.
Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. Gotta cover a wide area. The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit. More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips. All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter. Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured.
Oh, come on. Just let me grab it, okay? Just let me hop to it, and there we go.
All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks.
There we are. That's awesome. Thank you. Gosh, I mean, I shouldn't have flown by that so many times. Ridiculous. Alright, back to the main mission. I like to get 2 in, you know, before the main mission, at least. Because there's a lot. They're all around the city, and it takes time. It takes like 6 minutes, I think, to get each one done.
Sorry about that. What were we talking about?
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
That's fucking... Come on, man. It's a little ridiculous sometimes. We'll get it.
All units, we've got another break-in in progress.
Huh. I'm just playing with the controls a little bit.
I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
The vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. Demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering?
Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, my stepmom was showing me some videos of TikTok she made.
Lost my job. The city.
Okay.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk so much!
Well, that's a matter of... Now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me!
Coming your way! If you come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me? But let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe! No, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. No! Oh, come on, Herman! Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear! Not even sure these guys are people! Could be anything other than that!
Wait, did you say Max? These mask guys! What do they want the money for?
Don't care! Good as that makes the job!
Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't Steve You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up! This time I really mean it!
Way forward! Quit now for your own good!
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally. He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden. Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Go Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang?
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you probably have some science jargon way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Ooh, great.
Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk. Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Awesome.
Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. Phew, that stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it. Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents. I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice. Breathing this stuff in. Just a couple more barrels. That's it. Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, I think Shocker was working for that Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Actually, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like below, comment below, subscribe, join us in the next video, and